the primitive data types of JavaScript, the exact difference between var, let, and const, and something about eval function. Okay, let's get some knowledge. Okay, let's start with 7 primitive data types of JavaScript. See, as I said, there are 7 primitive data types of JavaScript. Apart from that, everything is considered as a objects in JavaScript. Let's see what are those 7 primitive data types. Var, okay, I'll use let a equals to 10. Console.log of. We use a type of operator to print what is the data type of any variable. See, there is one data type called number, and if I use big int, if we append n to any number, then it is called as big int primitive data type, or we can do like this also. Big int of any number 1, 2, 3, 4. See, it's of type big int. Then there is a string. Then there is a primitive data type which is called a symbol, which is a immutable one. We can write that using a symbol function and within quotes, let's say JK. So it is of type symbol. Okay. Another one is a Boolean one, true or false, right? So it's of type Boolean and false. It's of type Boolean. Then two more is null and undefined. See, I declared a variable let a. Okay. If I assign if I assign null, then it is of type. Okay. It is of type object, but its value will be null. Okay. But if I didn't write anything, like if I didn't write null, if I didn't initialize any value, then it will be undefined. So number, big int, string, boolean, symbol, and null, undefined. So these are 7 primitive data types of JavaScript. Okay, let's understand what is the exact difference between var, let, and constants, which are used for declaring the variables. See, before going to that, let's understand some topics. If I assign var a is equal to 10, see, if I write this, it's a declaration, okay? Then it's a initialization. Then if I write again, var a, I'm using same variable name equal to 20, it's a redeclaration, okay? But if I didn't write this var, just I use a equal to 20, it's a updation. Okay, keep that in mind. Okay, let's start with a var. Var, uh, let's use India equal to, what's the population? 142 crore, right? Some 142, 142.8. Okay, so var can be declared and initialized, and I'm using same variable name 150. See, var can be redeclared. There is no any error, like I'll print value. There is no error. So var can be redeclared. Okay. Then var can be updated. Var can be updated. And var is a globally scoped. I'll explain later. Var is a globally scoped. So this is about var. And let's see about let. Okay. Let a equal to 10. Okay. I'll print that first. And var can't be redeclared. See, the symbol A has already been declared. So var, sorry, let cannot be redeclared. But these can be updated. Okay. And these are locally scoped. Okay. These are locally scoped. The variables which declared using let are locally scoped. And let's see one example using const. Constant, it says like constant, right? If we use this to declare any variable, we can reuse that variable in any entire program, okay? But we can't update that. See, it can be declared and initialized, okay? But if we try to redeclare, we can't, okay? And we can't update also because it's a constant, right? We can't update also. Okay, let's understand what is locally scoped and globally scoped. Why it is where is called globally scoped and let is called locally scoped. I'll give an example. Let's write one function. Okay, we have a var a equal to 10. Okay, and within that, I'll write like if true. Okay, if true, console.log of within this if loop, I'll create one more variable var b equal to 20. Okay, I'll write a plus b. Okay, if I call this function, the value will be 30, obvious, right? 10 plus 20 here 30. But this value, I mean, this variable b, it's a globally scoped, which means outside of this if loop also we can use a plus b. See, there is no error. Actually, if it is a locally scoped, this after this loop exit, this value or the variable b should be destroyed. Since var is a globally scoped, we can print that. See, if I write let, okay, here, if I use let, see there is an error. Okay, I'll comment this out. This console is printing, okay, 30. But if I print this, error is coming. B is not defined. Since let is a locally scoped, after this loop, the value or the variable b gets destroyed. It's a locally scoped. Okay. Oh, that's about globally and locally scoped. Then our next topic is eval function, right? As I said, eval function. Eval is used for interpret the JavaScript language, and we can also use it for creating our global execution context. Okay, those who don't know the execution context, like it is like how JavaScript executes, how every line will get execute, how every function gets called. Okay, actually I explained in our previous video. There, okay, I'll give some examples using eval. See, console.log of eval of 2 plus 2. It's a 4. Okay. Actually, the parameters for eval function should be string. Okay. It is recommended to not to use this type of eval functions because hackers may have a chance to like change your code. Okay. So there are like more tendency for that. So it is recommended to avoid that. Then I'll show you one thing by creating a string object. Okay. In a console, I'll explain by creating one new object, a string object, string of, I'll write same thing, 2 plus 2. Let's see what will be the output. See, It's a 2 plus 2 only. It's a string. So that's about eval function, and yeah, that's it. That's about this video. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up and let me know your thoughts in the comment. Yeah, see you. Bye.